When I learned that Jerry O'Connor had died on 10/13 of '73, I was sorry for the family, and I attended his funeral here in Peoria. But Jerry O'Connor was a misguided fool, and he paid with his life for his folly. Now, I tried to find you children again. I used the AMA in Chicago, and I could get nowhere with him, so I called my friend Bill Stam. He's an attorney. And I told Bill the story, and he said, I'll find out. And so he called up, and he did. He was able to find that you had moved to Springfield, Missouri. Your mother was working at the U.S. Federal Hospital for prisoners. And it was sometime after that that I made a trip down to Springfield. I can't remember exactly the time, but we talked out in the park, Ricky. But I couldn't discuss any of this with you because I was not sure of what your mother would do. I can go back to the point of the doctors. I think their diagnosis was correct. They wanted to give your mother treatment, and I should have agreed to that. But that would have been another problem. But anyway, to carry on here, I tried, and in 2/10 of '74, I went down to see you at your high school at Parkview High in Springfield, Missouri, and I talked to Mr. Baldwin, and I told him who I was, and I had papers there to show him that the divorce decree and all that, and then I had rights to see them. And he believed me, so he said, well, I have them in another room. I'll go in there and talk to them, and I'll tell them that you're here and why you're here. And if they want to see you, I'll bring them in. A few minutes later, he came back, and he said, I'm sorry. I did what I said I would do, but he said their children were too afraid. They wanted to go home. Your mother has given you the classic example of Pavlovian manipulation. All three of you are classic examples of being manipulated. I never did anything wrong to your mother or you, and it's time for you to hear the rest of the story. Your mother is the one that precipitated all this, and there's no reason for her, or no justification. I was good to your mother, and I was good to you and your children all the time. And I'll talk to you a little bit later.